Owners of deeply indebted and chronically unprofitable small businesses sometimes try to convince others to invest money in their companies. Okay, so when people have like businesses that are in debt, they convince other people to invest money into their companies. Since the money thus acquired will inevitably be used to pay off debts rather than to expand operations, this money will not stimulate sales growth in such companies. So yeah, that makes sense. They're saying like the money that the people give them actually just pays off the debt. So there's like, you're not fixing the problem. Thus, most people are reluctant to make these investments. Surprisingly, however, such investments often earn handsome returns in the first year they are made. All right, so why might it be that when people invest, there are actually big returns in the first year? I'm trying to make a prediction here of why this might be. Maybe because people don't actually, maybe it's because people are super critical about when they actually make these such investments. So whenever they do actually make them, they're almost certain that it's going to be a success. Most helps to explain the surprising results, so we know it's a paradox question. A says investors usually choose to reinvest their returns on such investment. No, that doesn't make sense. B, expanding production in such companies would usually require more funds. No, that doesn't help us explain why there's big time, handsome returns. C, paying off debts by saving a company the money it would otherwise owe in interest decreases the company's overall expenses and thereby increases its profits. Maybe C, but I don't love it because it doesn't show us that we're not simulating sales growth. So we'll go ahead and go on to D. Banks are reluctant to lend money to any company that is already heavily, no. And E says, if the sales of a company do not grow, there is usually little need to devote a large share of company resources. No. And so our answer is going to be C.